Hey everyone, hope you guys doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about solar. Now, before I go with the video about solar, I just want to let you guys know, if you see me disappear, no more videos, the channel closed, or you find me somewhere maybe like in the desert or tie up, you might want to check with solar people. They might have some responsibility to it. Just kidding. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about good and bad about solar. My name is Waleed Yousif, real estate investor here in the Valley. Sold houses with solar. We have purchased many houses with solar. I'm gonna share with you a couple points so you're gonna check and see. Now the very first thing is the saving. They would come in and they'll be like, okay, you want to lock in your rate. Well, okay, what does that mean, lock in your rate? If you have solar, then you have that set amount of the monthly payment that basically you're paying to the solar, so you are independent from the grid. When you have solar, this is expensive, panels, and depending on how much your roof take of those of those panels. So when you add those, by the way, it's usually nothing less than 30,000. It's 30, 40, 50. I've seen 70 plus, so it gets really crazy. It's probably gonna be like somewhere, I've seen 250 to like, 350 as monthly payment. Keep in mind, those are not like, car 5 years terms. Those are long term. Those are like, 20, 25, 30 years. So it takes a long time to basically to pay those off, especially if the interest rate it's high for it. And also one thing you got to see, your consumption of energy. You're paying less to the power company, right, than to the solar. Then there is really no more savings. Now, talking about the second point you want to address is that the property value. Let's say if you spend 5, 10, 15,000, let's say on the landscape of the house or the flooring, updating the kitchen. Now you add value to the property, right? So that's where called a value add. You add value, so when you get to sell that property, because you add value to it, now you can sell it for a higher price. Now, here's the thing. With solar, pretty much forget about it. It does not add any value to the house. Now, the third point, which is really the biggest one, is that usually on average, the homeowners sell their property somewhere between 10 to 15 years, right? So let's say after 10 years, right, you want to sell that property, guess what? That's gonna be the challenge now, because you have solar on the property. Why? When that buyer comes in, they want to basically purchase that property. What solar company would basically they would be doing is that they place a lien with solar finance. Basically, what they do, it's called like UCC or something. It's basically a lien, right? And so you cannot transfer that title without really paying off this one or assume. The new buyer, when they wanted to purchase that property from you, if you have solar on your property, now they have two options. One, they have to either buy this one, pay it off, or they basically would have to assume it. Majority of sellers would be like, okay, I've already paid half of it, they can basically assume it. Okay, so let's say if they want to assume it, now is basically adding to their DTI, because now they're taking debt, they're assuming debt. And so when they purchase that property, they're gonna assume, basically they're gonna get the loan for the house, and they're going to basically assume this debt and continue paying. It's not like a decision that they make to have solar on the property. The homeowner decided to do that, and that's where really the challenge starts. And a lot of agents too, basically don't even touch that. As soon as they see, okay, there's solar, they run away. So that's really thing that basically to consider when you're getting solar. Now, with that being said, should you get solar? It depends to you, right? If you're planning to stay at the property for a long time and you want to enjoy that energy and independent and not relying on the power company and you have pretty much, you get the solar, the battery, so you know, you get the power saved, so at night it can basically cover that. That might be, you know, valuable option you want to take. If not, then basically, you know, you can skip the next time someone comes in to pitch you about the solar. Now, something I would usually like is that if, let's say if I'm buying a property and the solar is coming for free, right? Basically, they've already paid off the solar. That's plus. Those are the option that you want to, you know, check and see if it's a good option for you to take. Now, if you're a homeowner and you're looking to sell your property and you have that challenge that we talked about here, you have challenge selling that property because you have solar on it, right? You have tried, there's still, you know, challenge with it, then feel free to reach us. We buy properties in as-is condition with the solar, and so all you have to do, just reach us, Sunbelt cash offer, and we'll be happy to make you a cash offer on your property in as-is. Till next time, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you so much. Take care, bye-bye.